Hi, this is Jeremy with Jeep in the Midwest. You've just done your oil change. What to do next? Well, you should lube your grease fittings. I have a tube of red and tacky here. I use this a lot. It's not the only grease that I have. But if you've never done this before, I do recommend you getting a grease gun if you're going to start taking care of your own vehicle. And I recommend you getting a pistol grip one. They have lever action ones. You need 3 hands to work those. So pistol grip, you got your hand on the trigger, you fit the fitting, give it a pump, maybe 2, until you feel resistance. I'm going to show you where some of the common grease fittings are. Depending on your vehicle and depending on how it's been maintained and the parts that it has, some things are sealed, some things aren't. So sealed for life, there's no grease fittings. I tend to believe that the greasable fittings tend to last longer. So it's my opinion and I'm sticking to it. So here we are under the Cherokee and I'm going to point out some grease fittings. So we've got upper ball joint. My lower ball joint is greasable, but it's a big pain to do it, and I only do it every so often. You got your tie rod, your Y-link, it's your pitman arm, your other tie rod, your other upper ball joint, and you have our track bar. This is appropriate for both TJs, YJs. I guess a YJ wouldn't necessarily have that greasable track bar. You might have U-joints that need them. You might have, you could have greasable U-joints in here, in your axle shafts. I don't. I do have some greasable U-joints in my drive shaft. There's greasable slip shafts. The front one on this one has one. The rear one on my TJ has one. So, just a quick demo of how I do this. I like to clean up the grease fittings with a paper towel. You don't want to pump any dirt into them. Usually do one side at a time. I take my gun and I press the tip over the grease fitting and I press it until I feel resistance. If you go past resistance, you tear the boots. And then I come back and I wipe that excess grease off. And I repeat that. And I wipe the grease off. And I'll do that for all of them. So if you were ever wondering how to do a lube job, this is what lubing is, lubing your grease points. So if you like what you see, please give us a thumbs up here at Jeep in the Midwest. Feel free to comment. Also like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, check us out on Facebook, and thank you for watching.